if you read Unlike Me, then you probably know we have another Gachaless gacha. Yeah, it's Gachaless, but it still has gacha. It's none other than Duet Night Abyss. Honestly, I'm quite having some... How the fuck do I say this? Honestly, I'm having quite some fun with this game. That's what I was wanting to say. And I just gotta say, the game looks absolutely amazing. Over here in the main city, it's given Yarlo 6 very Bellabog. The music, I gotta say, the music, I really enjoy the music, and I feel like it's almost nostalgic hearing this music because it sounds very similar to Fontaine's music, and that is a huge compliment because I think Hoyo makes the best video game tracks, or Duet Night Abyss to come close to that, similar sounding as Hoyo sounds. It's honestly really impressive. And we also stick with the Fontainian vibes because this city, and I guess this entire world in general, is kind of like cunning heaven. As you see, we have these sexy lolly elves all over the place. It's an entire race, which again reminds me of the Melusines from Fontaine. Just like Melusines, the Lunos are also an entire lolly race, except they wear pants. So this whole city, even though it's like, I mean, it's like Bellabog if it was mixed with Fontaine. And I honestly just love these aesthetics. While I am very positive about this game, I do have some complaints. And most of the complaints are actually graphical related, or not graphical, performance related. I think right now, I mean, we are just in a city. It feels pretty smooth despite me having OBS open. Because yesterday, when I was recording myself, like playing a game a little bit, I did record it because I was just doing the story. I figured that'd be kind of boring. But I did record myself playing a little bit of the game, and I definitely felt with OBS open, my FPS definitely dropped a little bit, but they have addressed that they know that there's issues. So maybe it'll be fixed later. I also heard from a friend, because I was complaining about this to a friend who's also playing Duet Night Abyss. I don't even know if this is true or if he's lying or not, but he said in 1.1 that they'll be fixing a lot of graphical issues. My main complaint is when you first start out, you're next to an ocean, right? You start out next to an ocean, and the water completely tanks my FPS. If you look in the settings, there's actually no way specifically turn down water. They definitely need just more graphical settings. This is it. This is all you have. You know what the water quality is set to? The visual effects. So this is not only tied to the water, it's also tied to like... hey, I'm trying to talk here, Snow. Shut up. The visual effects quality, which your character's skills, like how their skills all look and stuff. So if I were to turn down the water, I'd also turn down those effects, and like the world effects, like the snow, it'd probably be like turned down as well. Please add some options to turn down specifically water and like specifically like reflections or something. I'm pretty sure that's what's causing most of my FPS drops, and that's all I really need from. And those are surprisingly like my main complaints about this game. I do have to say, I am a little sad that there is no gacha, but at the same time, I guess I'm kind of happy because you can just grind for all the characters and stuff. Right here, what we're looking at is a gacha, but it's only for skins. And I will cover the gacha first because it's really quick. It's just your standard gacha. Surprisingly, you actually get bonus pulls for pulling. I don't know if this is like just a first banner thing or if it's like every banner is gonna be like this. Basically, it's limited. You can only use it on this banner. And there is also a standard banner. I hope they'll add more to this because even though I do like Lolly Phoebe, I'm gonna be real, I just like her base skin way more. But this bow, I do like this bow, the bow skin. I've actually never pulled on the standard banner. So it does say it's guaranteed within 90. And every 10, it's the purple, of course. We do have a higher rate of getting a weapon skins than the character skins. We're getting to here 0.3. I do think that's pretty good. So let's just see what this gacha animation looks like, I guess. Oh yeah, we do have this other currency we get, which has, you know, shops you can exchange for other cosmetics for and stuff. Yeah, let's just use all my pulls, I guess. Oh, we can be Churro now. Looks like I'm not gonna be that lucky. I probably won't even get a gold. Okay, there we go. I'm happy. Alright, that's kind of nice, actually. It's a very simple gacha animation, I would say. Oh yeah, I got stuff for the battle pass for pulling. Oh yeah, we also have other skins over here. This is a Santa skin that can be used on anyone. Now, if there's no gacha, how do we get characters? How do we actually get characters? Well, first of all, in the events tab, we actually do get a couple characters free. Obviously, we get Lolly Phoebe free. We also get her for free. As you can see, we have 30 shards, which is basically like elves from Blue Archive. You need 30 to exchange for one character. And you also can do dupes as well. But we're gonna get her for free. Once you do the event, obviously, you have to get to, well, no, this is, yeah, okay, this is from the main story. I'm guessing this is the main story as well. We obviously get her. We also get 40 and 60, a couple of her dupes as well, which I am actually really excited. I really want her. I think she's so cute. I want to play as her. Over here, this is a limited event. This is probably the only part that's like, besides the gacha, obviously the gacha is timed, but here we have 26 days for this event, and this is part of, you know, this is really the only part that's like live service is these limited events. And we do have her weapon and Psyche for free. And it seems like we get like, oh, these are her secret letters. Secret letters are how you get characters. So it's not straight up 65 of her. You get 65 chances to get her. So there's a chance you get 10, and there's a chance you have 2, and this other stuff. And these are kind of how you farm characters. So we'll be able to farm for her for basically free. We'll have a bunch of those given to us essentially from the event. 3 characters guaranteed to give to us. Because yeah, they're straight up her pieces, her elves. We have a chance at getting her. We have a chance at getting Psyche, and over here we also get 40 chances of farming extra for her. This is essentially C1. Over here you see it takes 30, yeah, 30 for each copy. Those are the characters we'll definitely get for free. So how do we get these secret letters? Well, it's actually quite simple. Over here in the combat tab, you can go to commissions, covert missions. Demon wedges are artifacts. And here we have the weapon and character. So this is how you would farm for these characters once you have a secret letter. But the thing is, you don't have to have a secret letter. You can not use any, but there's a chance that a secret letter will drop from doing this. But if you use a secret letter, then you obviously get the secret letter rewards. And over here it's in rewards. It doesn't say it. It just says you're guaranteed, which is you're guaranteed to get some coins. But you also have like other stuff. But you also get other stuff like mob drops and stuff. So all the mobs you kill, you actually get. That's pretty useful at any time. By the way, and there's no stamina, so you can infinitely farm to level up your characters. I played for a little bit yesterday. I'm only level 28 right now. I'm just trying to go through the main story, so I haven't farmed a lot. That's one way. The other way is through straight up buying them. And these are the ones, obviously, as you level up. A trial rank is basically your account level. So as you level up your account level, you'll be able to exchange for these using these secret letter clues. Sadly, it is limited, it seems. Not all the characters in the game are available to purchase through here. I don't know if all the weapons in the game are here either. So, and here we have some artifacts and stuff. So over here, obviously we have the whole skins. I really wish we could pick apart and stuff. And you can free dye these as well. I don't think there's really any limit to dyeing, except for obviously you have to have some material to dye them, etc. And you can have cat ears even. Cherno. Wait, who is this? Where did Truffle go? Where did Truffle go? Who is this person? I can only assume that they'll add more and stuff. Even some death cosmetics. It seems like in the future we'll have some teleporting cosmetics. There's even only one walking cosmetic right now. Aura. Wow, look at this aura emanating. So before we get into how the combat feels, how do you actually power up your character? Well, first of all, we have demon wedges, are basically artifacts. You not only put artifacts on your character, you put them on your weapon and your gun. Yeah, you have 2 weapons. And a crazy thing about this game is you can actually use any weapon you want. Of course, each character does have a preference. Truffle has a preference for polearm and bow. This surprised me. I was not expecting this. I don't think I've seen this for Duet Night Abyss, so I wasn't expecting them to have this. But yeah, they have Wuthering Waves, Echoes, or Pokemon. It's literally like Pokemon where you just like capture them, kinda. Nintendo, please don't sue Duet Night Abyss. There's crazy amounts of progression. Honestly, it's so fun to just move around and like wander around, jump around, everything. Oh, I almost forgot. You're not alone. You can summon your other characters and dismiss them whenever you want. Oh, there's also like emotes and stuff. Wait, where did she go? I lost her. Where's my character? Guys, I can't play the game. I lost my character. Oh, there she is. But oh yeah, you saw there. Sadly, while this game does look, it looks very open world, but I would actually call it a pseudo open world, because eventually you will hit a wall. Like, you do have specific areas you can walk around in. At the same time, it does feel pretty open. There are like little like those random events you would get in Genshin. Those basically occur as well to try and make the world feel more alive. I have seen the same one multiple times. Oh, look, here's a Pokemon. Let's capture it. Easy. I also leveled up. Wow. By the way, I found out a trick. So there's no gliding in this game. Like there's no Genshin gliding. There's no like flying around and with like withering waves. But you can gain some momentum. And if you gain momentum and you shoot with your gun, you kind of like speed up a little bit. Obviously, you can't like be at the same height forever, but you still can go like really fast and really far. It's basically like a glide, as you see. And there's also like little trial areas where it's like, oh, you have to parkour, like, oh, you have to use helix jumps and stuff, but you can just cheese it if you know this trick. So it's really funny. I wonder if I could find one of those. Oh, here's a shooting challenge. Yeah, they have those fun challenges and stuff. There's an open, like, there's chests around open world. It looks really open world. I'll give them that. It definitely gives the feeling of it being open world. Even though there is limits to it, it still feels pretty like pretty lively, I would say. Finding this trick out definitely increased my enjoyment a little bit. These are basically waypoints, but they also have, well, I already did this one, but they also have challenges. If you come up to them, you can do challenges and stuff. These cubes, honestly, with this game, I don't know if this is like intentional part of the environment or like a graphical error, because there have been some issues. I also heard like my friend had a huge issue where every couple seconds he was just constantly loading, and it was actually unplayable for him. It's fixed today, but that was kind of wild. Quote unquote world map. This is more like HSR map where you switch between areas. This is probably one of the most fun mechanics. Like, I absolutely love like momentum-based like movement mechanics and stuff. Like, for example, if you go to one of my older videos, you'll see I actually have like beyond videos on my channel. Really old, but the farming, a lot of the time I just ignore the combat and I just go to the areas because it doesn't matter how much you kill. I mean, you can kill the enemies because you do get their drops. Honestly, I just like rushing to the end. I haven't actually experienced too many characters, but from what I've seen, it seems like there is lots of like variable kits. And by the way, I found out a trick you can do. This is infinitely stun the little enemies. You can just jump and plunge. It's really silly, but honestly, I fucking love it. Lolly Phoebe's kit, honestly, it's really funny as well. Because not only can you run into them, but you can also do the same trick with her pig. And it does more damage. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the kits all seem pretty unique. Like, each one I've played, I don't think they've ever been like similar at all. Like, I can't even think of stuff to compare it to. I do know this game is heavily compared to Warframe, which I've never played, so I can't say if anything is similar. Maybe besides the monetization, because that's probably what people have been comparing it to the most. So if there's mechanics similar to Warframe, I just won't know, to be honest. And that's wave 1 completed. And we can continue. We only have 5. I need 7. Also, we can use these boosters, but I'm gonna wait till I can do higher levels to use boosters. Lolly Phoebe, roll out! By the way, I'm sliding, but Phoebe fucking rolls. Everything infinitely farmable is definitely a relief. You don't have to worry about your resources like spreading them out too thin. You can just infinitely grind. Oh yeah, there is also dailies and stuff, but honestly, it's not that required. They do, however, give you stuff for the covert commissions. You can also farm these. You can infinitely farm these, so you don't have to rely on dailies to get these. But definitely seems the weapons are a lot easier to get. Obviously, you still only have a chance to get this, but you only need 1. Whereas the characters need to have minimum 3 secret letters. That is if you got the max reward of 10 each time. Are you kidding me? Come on, what do I have to do? Oh, here's the trick. It comes in handy, yes! Evacuation point. Ah, so we didn't get it. That's pretty much all I want to do for this video. Just show off the game, say, I'm loving this game, I'm like addicted, I have to go to immediately like start playing more. Like, it's almost my perfect game. I just wish it was a true open world. I think the next true open world game is going to be Alzur Familia. I've been looking at Alzur Familia for longer than DNA. I've been looking at DNA for a long time. Like, my most excited gacha games are coming out. It was Asa Familia and DNA. And I gotta say, as a gacha addict, I am kind of disappointed that it's not really gacha anymore, but I guess it's kind of a good thing in the long term. I'm still having a lot of fun with this game, so yeah, that's about it. And I'll see you next time. Bye!